Welcome to Keep Mania Live. I got the Curses boys with me. We'll get to them in a second. That was Crash Cuddle. They're going to be on the show. Well, I don't know yet. They haven't really secured a date, but we pretty much secured the show. So Crash Cuddle is from Minnesota, and that was their song 160 Pound Fists, which is a badass song, especially a song with no lyrics. They're all instrumental. They don't. There's just two guys. There's a guitar player, a drummer, and so that's what they do. And maybe next week, maybe the week after, I don't know. But next Tuesday we have Italian, and they're from Pittsburgh. We'll hear one of their songs at the end of the show for the outro. Anyway, I have the vocalists from Curses this week. Eli on the left, on my left. I don't know if it probably looks the same way on there. Yeah, Eli on the left and Brandon on the right. Brandon's the guttural version the guttural part of the vocaling. The vocaling? Would that be it? The vocaling, yes.
The vocals, yeah.
I don't know. I just sing really high.
Yeah. Eli is the really high version of that. So welcome to the show, guys. Welcome back to the show. Brandon wasn't on the last show, but Eli was here. You were clear in the back, I think, on that show.
Yeah. I was chilling in the background.
Thanks for coming back, guys.
Absolutely. Glad to be here.
I've actually met you guys in person. Twice? I've seen you guys twice in person.
Yeah.
Since then, once in Princeton, down in your neighborhood for a house show, and then at Pleasant Street for a show. So.
Yeah, they were good times, both of them.
Yeah.
Those were our first two shows back. I think there might have been one in between them, but
I think Princeton was the first show back.
That was the very first one since COVID
very
started.
first.
Yeah, that was a good time.
That was a fun show. That was a really fun show. It was very very close knit. It was a very close knit family.
Mhm.
Definitely, everybody
Knew
knew
garage, and yeah, it was cool though.
Yeah, if they didn't know each other, then they had a mutual friend who
Yeah, I mean, we didn't know anybody, when we were there, other than you guys. But when you guys were playing, we didn't know anybody.
Yeah, I mean, y'all drove pretty far, and which we appreciate the hell out of that. I mean, that was.
We were sick of not being able to see shows, just like you guys were sick of not being able to play shows. So I was like, let's just go. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
And we went. And there's a random horse in the yard next door. That was kind of neat.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like July 4th weekend or something? And it was like there's fireworks. It was like
it was July 3rd.
Yeah, it looked like it was like a battlefield. If you like hearing it, like everybody was letting fireworks off. It was crazy.
Yeah. I remember that pony that was running around. It was scared shitless of those things. I felt so bad for it.
I didn't see it at first, and then Ashley's like, "You see that horse?" I was like, "What are you talking about, horse?" Because there's people in the cars and stuff. And I was like, "What are you talking?" And then I looked over and I was like, "There is a horse. There's definitely
just rolling around."
It was freaked out. It was just running around like crazy.
Yeah. Once those fireworks started, it was not having a good time.
It definitely wasn't the metal music at all. It was the fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it was headbanging. It was actually backstage.
Yeah, I could see its hair. It was going like it was jamming. So,
real graceful.
Like
That's right.
It was very graceful. Yes, that's one of the things. I noticed. So you guys are getting ready to go on a tour, and it's not really a long tour because I was looking at the dates. And it starts in January, a little bit after the 1st. It's not the 1st, but it's like the 6th, 3rd, or something like that.
I think it's the 6th. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 5 weeks long.
It's like back to back to back to back to back to back. I mean, you're going to you're kind of around here. You're definitely on the West Coast. You're in the middle. You're down south some, and you're in Canada.
Yep.
Are you guys ready for this? Have you slept? Are you sleeping like regularly now, like to have the energy for this?
We actually don't sleep at all. We're so fucking nervous. I'm just kidding.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm sure you are nervous, but like it's gonna be very, very draining. I'm sure.
Yeah, there's like 2 off days, so that's gonna be rough. But I mean, shit.
Just 2?
Yeah. As of right now, there's only 2 off days.
It's the longest tour we've ever been on. So
yeah, we've done a 4-week, but this one's more of a 5-week. I think a little bit more than 5 weeks technically. So this will be the biggest one, but we're more excited than nervous for sure. I mean, it's gonna be weird getting back into the thing, but I mean, it's either do it or don't, and we're not gonna not do it,
Yeah. That'd be the wrong way to go. Yeah, I noticed Reign of Z. I've had them on the show. I think before you guys, I had when you were on the first time. They just went on tour. I can't even remember. I didn't look it up, but it's back to back like that too. And I don't think to my knowledge that they've done that previously. You know, that many weeks back to back like that, and that's got to be. I mean, have you thought about it? Like, when am I going to sleep? Are you taking a bus, or are you just going to have a van?
We're just gonna have our van and trailer, just like
Either
always.
Breather is not going to let you use their bus with them.
I mean, if they let us like sleep with them, then yeah, then we'll.
Cartoon's not providing a bus for you.
Hell no.
Oh, no way.
Is it, let's see, it's Either Breather. It's their tour. It's their 10-year reunion tour, right?
hmm
Which is great. I mean, that's awesome to be a part of that. And then
yeah, those guys are sick.
Sleepwalker. Does Sleepwalker have a bus?
Sleepwaker. I don't know.
I thought
I don't-
isn't there a band called Sleepwalker?
I think there is, and I think they're one word, and then Sleepwaker is 2 words.
Ah, well, I'm gonna have to re-look up stuff then.
Yeah, I don't know what any of these bands are traveling in. Honestly, I know that
I needed to know this. I should
the Breather's going to have a production crew with them, so I'm assuming they're going to have quite a bit of shit.
And then there's Execution Day. They've been around for a while, haven't they?
I believe so. Yeah. They
probably
got
have
a lot of really good numbers on Spotify and stuff. Those guys are really good. Hell,
Are you
I'm excited just to hear everybody live because I've never seen any of these bands live. And honestly, before this, I'd only really like got into Either Breather. So that's gonna be awesome.
I found them somehow, probably on YouTube or something. Just listening to stuff, and they came up, and I was like, these. And I remember sending it to Ashley. She was in the other room at the time. I remember sending it to her and said, "Listen to these guys," But apparently they weren't even together, and they just got back together, and they're doing a whole thing. So, and you guys are a part of it, which is sick.
Yeah, we're stoked.
We got real lucky.
When you had, I think I can't remember if it was actual Curses that announced it on Instagram or one of you guys. I was like, no way. I was like, that's awesome. And then my buddies Arcane Haven, you guys are playing with them up in Pittsburgh for the last part of the tour. I guess it's in February, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I didn't know that they were on the show though. That's awesome.
Yeah. They're starting to add some stuff. I'm still bugging them about coming on the show. They still haven't been on, and they're always like, well, they're writing some new stuff, and they want to, I'd rather have them on when they have new stuff, but I'd rather have them just on. I don't really care.
Yeah, for sure.
But they're doing what everybody else is doing, just kind of playing things by ear, and So, did you guys have to get? Did you have to get vaccinated for the tour?
I don't think we had to really.
We if we're going into Ontario, we have to in order to like cross countries, we have
It
to.
was a game changer, huh?
We have to be vaccinated in order to go outside of the country.
Oh yeah. Really? Does everybody have to be?
I don't know if everybody has to, but I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not 100% on the logistics, but we just did it just to,
Just
I
to be
mean,
safe.
yeah, because I mean, a lot of shows even like that have been happening around here on the East Coast, like they've required. I mean, it's different with every state, but some shows require proof of vaccination just to get into the show.
Pleasant Street just adopted that policy also, where you have to show at the door and stuff. Which is, if that's something that they want to do, I'll still support them.
Yeah, it's either that or a negative test within like a few days or a week or something.
Yep.
So
I mean, everybody's trying to, they're trying to stay open as much as they can, and that's their business is live music. So if that's their policy, and there's somebody I really really want to go see, like if you guys were playing there, I'd go get my test, and then
and then bada boom.
Bada boom, yeah. So hey, I got something. I'm gonna have to pull it up on my phone because I don't have. I should have made a graphic or something. But the band I had on I guess it was last Tuesday, so a week ago. They're called This Earthly Tabernacle, and their music's different. It's kind of like they're doing it's kind of like a musical or a Broadway show. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's really good music. But their artist Sylvia Peck, she drew a picture of me, and sent it to me. And let me pull it up. It's right here. I'm gonna print it off and get it framed, and it'll be up behind me.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
My mom goes, "Your nose is a little big." I was like, "Well, my nose is big, and maybe it's a caricature. I don't know. I mean, so,
yeah.
But I like it. I think it's cool. So I'm gonna frame it and put it up back there. But I was gonna change the banner, switch the banner on the other side because that's when I took it to Princeton. Everybody signed it from the show. You guys signed it, and Ham Radio signed it, and
I remember.
everybody.
Yeah.
So, but I just left it like that. You guys know you're back there, so
Hell yeah.
I thought I would leave it. But anyway, so that's cool. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna have to get better ink or a better printer. But I won some money last night, so I could probably just get another printer. That'd be good. Just start all over and print off that picture, and
And bada boom.
Yeah, if it helps you out.
Sylvia's watching. She put aw.
Nice.
Oh yeah, Ashley's watching also. She says hi, Eli and Brandon.
What's up?
Hello.
And then Eli he commented on his own video and he said, "Yeah, buddy." So
That's all right.
in caps, so that means you're yelling.
We doing the damn thing.
Yeah,
Hey, I've been doing this pretty early. Going ahead and playing a track for the two people in the United States that haven't heard you guys. That will play a track for them.
Hell yeah.
Let's see. I wanted to leave Breathe for the last one, but I was thinking playing Almost Heaven. And there's kind of a story behind Almost Heaven, isn't there? Like what it's about and everything, and the reason that you guys wrote it.
Yeah. It's based around the opioid crisis that has been ongoing in West Virginia. I mean, it's stupid because it seems like it was a trend for a fucking minute, and that is not at all why we wrote the song, because the problem is still growing and still happening. But it's just about that, and I mean we've all had friends or family that have been affected negatively by opiates or by heroin or anything, and because I mean those two go hand in hand a lot. I mean I know plenty of people who've gotten prescribed some pills and they prescribe them and they just keep on giving them to them and to fill their pockets, and then boom, they can't, and then all of a sudden they can't have the pills anymore, and then they don't want to feel like shit, so they go to heroin, and then they're living on the fucking streets. And I mean that's a problem all around the country.
It affects everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. But in West Virginia, especially like in Cabell County and places around there, like it's hit it pretty hard. It's really sad, and it sucks to see it. And and we're right next to McDowell County, and McDowell County has been affected very seriously by it. And if you've ever been to McDowell County, you can kind of see the struggle just by driving through. And it's personal for us. And like this is our home, and we love our state, and we love where we live. And it just sucks to see so much heartache and so much bad charisma around where we're from. And I mean, that doesn't take away from us being proud of where we're from, and like proud of the people around us and our families and friends.
Every state's going kind of through it, maybe not as tough, and maybe it's not as bad, but really it's bad. It's that bad. If you have a little bit of a problem, you have a big problem, because it affects everybody at some point,
Yeah, we just kind of, I mean, it's really like a raising awareness kind of thing. Like, hey guys, you remember this thing that was a real hot topic in our news for a year or so? Well, it's still fucking happening, and nothing has been done about it. And I mean, there's only so much that can be done, but
and when the pandemic hit too, that also it pushed that issue further away.
Yeah, absolutely.
It seemed to take the focus off of a lot of things, really.
Yeah.
Because it's, I don't know. We could go on and on about the pandemic, though. I mean, because it's still going on, but
Yeah, hey, all those riots that were happening before the pandemic. Dude, like Minneapolis is on fire, and Portland and shit. Yeah, man, that shit's crazy.
And it's like you said, the pandemic takes away from it, and then whatever news that there is that's brand new takes away from that. Like when there's no news, then that's when you kind of hear about it a little bit, and then it goes away. But the Gabby Petito thing, that's pretty much the headlines of anything now. Trying to find that dude.
Mm-hmm.
He'll mess up somewhere, and they'll get him if he's alive still. I don't know, but
yeah, I don't know.
The dog's supposed to get him, right?
I hope so.
Yeah, dog's on the trail of him. He's got him.
Oh, dude, he'll be caught then.
Ozzy Osbourne's gonna come out of the bushes like, dog.
That would scare me. That scared me to death, actually.
Oh my god! Even if I just saw him like at a fucking
because you can't understand
Kroger or something, I'd be like, oh my god, there's dog.
Let's take a listen to Almost Heaven.
Let's do it. with our matching Almost Heaven shirts. That's a pretty long song.
The build up. The build up.
Fit 'em for the shackles and chains and send 'em on their way. Bottomless bottles of pills sold out by the fucking stage. Echoes of affliction and persistent dependency. Searching for something or anything to take away the pain. Take away the pain. Victims of disease, preyed upon by corporate greed. We elected the adversary, begging for scraps left for their fate. The bodies of your hands, you thought they walked to retaliation. Who was about to bring the toxic medication? Mothers and fathers way alive on the dirt, and a massive suffering dying to react. We're fallen in love with the loneliness. We're really useless. Dance and dance, dance and dance. We've fallen in love with the hopelessness. Now love has taken us as lust. Too many times I've lost it, but I want one thing. We died in a hole. I lost sense of soul, lost our lost my no self-control. Go. I lost sense of soul, lost our lost my no self-control.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Hey, Brandon, does your throat get sore after you sing?
No, not typically. On tour, it's more common just because, it's literally every single day I'm doing it.
Are you
But
prepared for that for the tour?
I mean, I've had to be prepared for it for other tours. So,
You got your lozenges handy?
oh, we got the throat coat. We got it all.
The throat coat.
We can
I,
do-
I remember. I remember at the Prince. I remember at the Princeton show that there was some guys in the probably your all's friends in the crowd they kept going, do the puke sound. So I say that every time I hear like a band do it, I'm like, there's the puke sound. It's, you guys don't do that much anymore though, I don't think, do you?
Oh, I mean, sometimes we do, but I think in the whole album, there's probably only like maybe 2 spots that we do.
There's less blaz and more as nowadays.
More air.
Yeah. Sam from Architects does blaz like he's the fucking king of them. So any other blaz automatically just doesn't do it. So we can't try to replicate that.
Now, Eli, when you guys are writing together, do you and Brandon just goes crazy and starts doing the puke sound constantly? Do you just tell him, hey, listen, man, you got to calm it down?
We actually we were just recording some demos last week, and we probably spent 5 minutes on like what vowel sound the should be. And we were like, oh, it should be like a mid range, like a low, or like a and
There's a difference? I guess there would be.
Yeah. There were some E's and Ahs, and I think we decided on the
yeah.
How about like a woo? About woo.
Oh yeah, or like the classic dog bark, the ar.
Yeah, like DMX.
Yeah, there you go.
So you guys are writing, right? You're writing some more new songs.
Yep. Working on chapter 3 right now.
Yeah.
What you don't have a completion date, I'm sure, but
No way.
There's no end in sight at
next
this
year
point.
sometime?
Well, I mean,
we're planning on going into the studio and recording it like maybe springtime next year, hopefully.
yeah, it'll sometime eventually after tour, whenever.
Yeah,
we-
after you get back and sleep for like a week, and maybe think about it.
And we get our money back, and we get the money to go and do the thing. And
Is it so? I assume you get paid for the tour.
Yeah.
Is
We're
it,
getting
is
paid
it
for
good?
it.
Is it good pay? I mean, you don't have to give me figures or anything, but I mean, just is it good?
It's consistent. I'll say that because a lot of tours like it's sometimes there are a lot of door split days and stuff like that, and like our booking agents previously haven't been as good as our booking agent right now. Our agent right now, he's with a really good company, and they share content.
Do a shout out.
Yeah, Liam Frith, he's the fucking man. He's taking care of us on this. He's taking care of everybody on the tour package. I mean, he's not giving us any off days, so he's put more money in our pockets by doing that. So we're hoping to, I mean, sell as much merch as we can and make some dough and then hell, I mean, go into the studio as soon as possible. Really.
Zachary Atwell says, "Boys looking cute."
What up, Zach?
I always forget, but I made notes this time because I always forget things, and sometimes I forget to make notes. You guys are, but the last show, Dax and Robert from Contranistas out in Bakersfield, California, were on, and I think you saw the thing on Instagram that I posted of him, Robert dancing around to curses, because I played curses at the end of the show, and he just went crazy. He was jumping all over the place, and so they really liked you guys' sound and checked you guys out and stuff. So, but thanks to them for being on from Bakersfield last week.
Oh yeah, we've been to Bakersfield. We'll hopefully be back
Really?
soon. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, we stayed at a hotel there, I remember, and I almost caught Brandon jerking off.
Almost.
Yeah, I almost caught him jerking off in the
There's
hotel
a there's a video on that.
There's
that we
actually a
made.
video that
Let's hear the story. Let's hear the story. Let's hear the whole story. Why were you in Bakersfield?
we were playing it. We played in Bakersfield at Jerry's Pizza.
We were on tour
Yes. Yeah.
with Vesuvius.
I can't remember which tour it was, but so there's like the main door to get in the hotel room, which is like connected to a hallway, and then there's a sliding door because we were on the first floor. There's a sliding door, you can go out to where the pool and shit is.
Yeah, it was like a back door.
yeah, a sliding glass door. So we're out there getting drunk in the hot tub and shit, drinking whiskey.
Together, all of you together.
Yeah.
Naked?
Oh, I wish. But also, I'd like to throw in too the fact that day that Eli almost caught me, I completely ruined my phone, and I got into the hot tub with my phone in my pocket, and I didn't have a tour for the rest, or I didn't have a phone for the rest of the tour, and I had to use a backup phone that I can only connect to Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was better than nothing.
Yeah, for sure.
Was
Anyways,
it a flip phone?
No, it was Shane's. You know, I don't even know what it was. It was
Yeah,
like
it was Shane's
it was like a
old
little
phone.
brick phone.
yeah, because we used it for tracks. That was like our backup for backing tracks.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Fucked
crazy.
up, then we could do it from the
Oh,
phone.
that was a last resort option, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Anyways,
Anyway, yeah.
the juice.
the juice
So
or lack thereof.
yeah, unfortunately. But we're outside out in where the hot tub is, and then I come back to go inside, and I like in the curtain on the sliding glass door is like mostly closed, but there was a little bit of space right there. So I'm walking up I'm kind of fucked up, so I'm like walking slow. And then
What you-
the first thing I see is Brandon's laptop, and he's watching porn, and I'm like, oh, look at what Brandon's doing here.
What's going on here?
Yeah, so I just like gunk, gunk, gunk on the door, and he wasn't jacking off yet, but but I walked in and he was like, dude, I was totally about to jack off.
Yeah,
And
me,
I was like,
I
was
was
the curtain
probably-
open?
it was probably like T minus like 5 minutes to lift off.
Yeah. Damn.
If you would have waited 5 minutes, you would have been.
Oh, it would have. Yeah, it would have been very embarrassing.
I thought about
But
it. I should have.
You should have just hid behind.
I
the
should have like
curtain.
pulled my ass out and put it on the glass, like when you're about to climax.
Yeah, really.
I wouldn't do that to you though.
That
That'd
was
be.
scarred for life, though. That would...
I'd be so mad if somebody.
I mean,
intervened on me
but-
like that.
But to be fair, you know, when you're on the road with your boys, you have literally no privacy, and that was like a very brief window where I was like, okay, I'm actually alone for a moment. I could have chose a better place.
Yeah,
to do
you
that,
could have
though.
went in the bathroom like a normal person.
somewhere
he-
other than right there would have been good. Yeah.
Well,
right beside the fucking sliding glass
When
door
okay,
at the
so-
desk. It's like, I'm gonna turn this lamp off. Get
Kinda
the,
like when
let's
you gotta
see-
go, you gotta go, kind of thing.
yeah, let's
when
see
you-
what channel Skinamax is gonna be on tonight. Well, there's the Wi-Fi password. All right, here we go.
Well,
Yeah.
when you add the booze, you know, it kind of clouds your judgment. And I was just like, whatever, I got time right. And Eli shows up, so I did not have to.
Don't blame it on him now. Don't blame it on him.
Oh no blaming on him. I just saved it for later, you know. I was like,
Mhm.
well, I'll get another chance.
I just got this crazy thing that came across my screen that said your internet is unstable. No, it's not. It's stable as shit. You don't know what you're talking about. It's
Is it
stable.
Suddenlink? Because we got the most unstable internet in the country.
But it is Suddenlink, but it's the best. It's been the best, and I pay for like the fastest or whatever. So no, they're unstable. It's not me that's unstable.
Oh, absolutely, dude. We
Sometimes I
pay for
am.
the fastest one too. I mean, obviously, because we're like there's 7 of us that live here, so
Yeah,
we
you
have
to.
to. But like still, like it just sucks. The only reason that like I mean I'm hooked up directly right now, but the only reason that it was working before I hooked it up before we actually started the show was because I had bought an extender that is right outside my door. And right here where I'm sitting at in my room, like
doesn't extend.
it extends to right here, but once I like go to my bed, which is on the other side of the room, like I don't get shit.
You should like walk around with your camera and do like a cribs so we can see the band crib. Can you do that? Is that
I
possible?
would if I didn't have the laptop plugged up.
Oh, plugged
I'll
up.
show you something cool though, real quick.
Yeah, dude. Let's see some cool shit.
We always have Curse's Christmas at the house, and Davey's girlfriend painted this.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And I
It's-
knew it was
Is that
me.
an ass?
It was
No, it's Randy from South Park. Whenever he gives himself cancer, so he
Oh
can,
yeah.
and he's poking around his balls.
Oh,
it's
goodness.
really well painted. It looks like
Oh, yeah.
straight off of the show.
Yeah, it really does.
Buffalo Soldier.
Buffalo Soldier.
Is that a guitar or one of those travel guitars?
That is my Taylor. That's my baby.
Is it just farther? It looks tiny from here.
That's just on the wall.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. I've been having some trouble with my guitar, and it's not me. Usually it is, but
I was about to say I've got the same problem.
yeah, usually it's me. But it's getting some fret buzz, and I'm gonna have to take it in and get it unbuzzed. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, let's take a listen to was it The Door in the Wall?
Let's do it.
This one is probably the single I'd say off the record, right?
Yep.
Wouldn't you
It's
agree?
definitely one that a lot of people will probably recognize more than any other song. I feel
it's
like.
it's our first single we released.
First music video we ever did too. Like official. We went out of our way to
Yeah,
New
we-
York and filmed the music video.
Yeah.
Speaking of music videos, see, I have the note right in front of me, and I didn't say anything about it. The, Crash Cuddle that I played at the beginning, they're going to be on here pretty soon. They have a video for that song that was that I played, 160-pound fists, and it's different, but it's awesome. So
Oh
just
yeah.
check it out. It's on YouTube and stuff. So, but anyway, go on. Sorry.
Oh yeah, but The Door in the Wall is the first single we released with Sharp Tone. That was our debut single with them. And yeah, it's got the music video. Yeah, that's our pride and joy off of this album, I think.
You always wait towards the end of your show to play it. You think? yet?
No, we actually
Yeah, second,
we
right?
play. Actually, this is not on purpose, but we play our set right now is literally just the first half of the album as it is. Like,
How much time are you gonna have on the tour to play? Do you know yet?
oh, we got 30 minutes,
Yeah.
so I think we're
You're
gonna play like six.
Jam. You think you'll do the same set every time, or maybe switch it up some? Or
We've talked about doing that, but I think just for consistency, like just because I mean,
It'll
Okay.
probably stay the same unless there's some kind of maybe situation where we're like, this song might not be doable for whatever reason. So let's try a different song or something.
I have a request for the Pittsburgh show, but I'll tell you about that later.
no, tell us now before you
Song
forget.
request.
I would
Well, I
forget.
gotta remember. I think is it Follow the Fire? Is that the name?
Yep.
Of it?
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
I'd like to hear that one at the show if you can make it work.
We'll talk to the higher ups.
Talk to the higher ups. Yeah. Where are the higher ups anyway? The higher ups.
They're
Well, Davey's the tallest, so
Are you guys still working? Are you guys still working at Applebee's?
Davey works at Applebee's.
Yeah. Is he the only one that was working? No, Michael was too, wasn't
He used to.
he? Yeah.
I don't think he was at that time, but he may have been.
That was crazy because I was like, "What do you guys do? Like work at Applebee's?" Yeah. I'm like, "Really?" But,
Yeah,
Princeton
it
Applebee's
was-
is the worst Applebee's. I'll still announce that on the show because it's the worst Applebee's I've ever been to.
It's fucking terrible. But
Yeah,
Davey
Applebee's
works
is
at the Blue.
awesome, and they don't make
hold
it
their
awesome.
standards a tad bit higher.
Yeah, they're Princeton Applebee's. Don't go there. It's terrible.
Davey's a great
You heard it
fucking.
here first. What is it?
Yeah, if you run into Davey, tip
Yeah,
him.
yeah, tip
Which one does he work at?
Bluefield, Virginia.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there is one in West Virginia, Bluefield, West Virginia. Is there?
Nah. I mean, it's
Same
right
thing.
on the border.
Yeah. Well, don't go to that one because Davey works there, and he might. I don't know what he'll do, but
Nah, Davey's a fucking shit, man. Davey's
He's holding
the-
that place together.
Yeah, yeah.
He's serving, isn't he?
He's a bartender.
Oh, he's a bartender.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's good.
Sometimes they make him serve too if they get like understaffed, I think.
Yeah,
They force him to.
Yeah. He doesn't have a choice basically.
yeah. Usually,
Let's say let's hit a door in the wall, and then think of Applebee's like or something. I don't know.
let's not think Applebee's.
Okay, all right. Let's think of doors in walls.
Yeah, yeah.
ending of hatred. This was a final dawn. This is the end of time. To turn it forever. We've been tied to the moment. I still stay at the side. The gates of hell.
You don't need to be so upset about it.
Oh, we're very angry.
Yeah, no, it's a great song.
Yeah, I'm so pissed off.
It still gives me chills though, like listening to it. Like I don't know why, it just does. You know how it's like some really good songs you listen to from whatever bands and stuff. Some of them just give you chills. I don't know.
Oh, definitely. That's a good feeling. I'm glad that we make you feel like that. I hope we make you tingle in other places too. You know.
Just at Jerry's or not Jerry's Pizza, but wherever near Jerry's Pizza in Bakersfield,
Yeah.
by the sliding door.
Yeah, I think it was a Red Roof Inn.
I
I remember it had a red roof.
Did I tell you that we got lost when we left the house party in Princeton? Did I tell you that? No, we didn't get lost.
Yeah, because you went to Beckley to crash.
Yeah, well, we were supposed to be going to Beckley to the courtyard. That's where the destination was. But instead of when we left out of there, you know, we came from the right when we came in there. So I assumed we'd be going to the right back to Beckley, you know, because Princeton's south. But anyway, it said go left. So I was following the GPS. It was nighttime, so I went left. For a long time, I went left. I mean, I just kept going, and then we get to like this. It was closed, but it was like a hotspot or something. And I pulled off, and she's like, "Are we going the right direction?" I was like, "Sure," because it was back road for a long time, and I had the GPS on my truck going, and then I got on Google Maps on my phone, and I'm like, "Well, I think we went about 30, maybe 45 minutes in the wrong direction."
Oh wow!
But I'm heading that way now. So we actually, I think we were in downtown Princeton, or somewhere, Bluefield maybe, I don't know. But we went about that far, and then had to just go on up to. We finally got back on the interstate. I think, I don't know, I can't remember.
It probably like took you through Hampton and shit and Pipestone.
I was in a downtown area. I definitely was in a downtown because I was on a one-way street for a while, and there was like, you know.
Oh, okay.
Buildings and things. We were definitely in I can't remember where that was. I'm pretty sure it was. I don't know.
Oh, you were definitely in Hinton. You were definitely in Hinton.
I wasn't in Kansas.
You
anymore.
can like that's a really fucked up way to go to Beckley, but like it is possible.
Yeah, I mean, we got there. We ended up going to the Sheets in Beckley to get some food, and there were cops there, and some guy was sitting like you know the tables outside, and they were like looking through his things. I was like, well, at least they're not after us.
Yep.
Got him.
Yeah, that's cops. They stay parked at Sheets. They know it's it's a waiting game.
Yeah, that's where people go for food.
It's the only one of the places around here anymore that's even open 24/7.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the guy. Our IHOP up here is not even open 24 anymore. Denny's is. I don't think Denny's ever closes ever. Not even during the pandemic. I think they stayed open.
Denny's is the shit. They're a close second.
It's good, but it's like only good at certain times. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, like whenever you're half drunk at 2
which
a.m.
I mean, yeah. Ashley saw you at the Beartooth concert, right? At Stage AE, and
Yeah, that was fun.
where were you, Brandon? You weren't there. Well, you were with her. She said you were at a wedding. Or
I
something.
was with my buddy. I went to a wedding a couple days before, also in Pennsylvania, and my buddy lives in Morgantown, so I crashed with him. And he's my best friend from school. He's traveled with us before, doing merch and being like a tech and stuff.
Cool.
And that's who I was with. He bought the tickets. We were actually we were FaceTiming, listening to Beartooth, and we were getting drunk also because we live so far away, but we're best friends. So like occasionally we'll get fucked up on FaceTime, and he just like he was like, well, I just bought tickets to Beartooth. We're going to see him on this day, and I was like, oh shit, okay, cool, I'm down. Yeah, that was a fun show. That was the first time I've been to stage outside.
Do you remember any of the show?
Oh God, yeah. Yeah. It may not sound like it from what Ashley told you, but I remember everything.
She said she got you on video crowd surfing and didn't even mean to. Like she was just kind of doing just filming the show, and then all of a sudden like you float by, you know.
Yeah. I was running in circles. I'm pretty sure I pissed off the security guy because he kind of threw me on the ground at one point because it was like my third round in like 5 minutes.
Would you stand up and go, I'm in a band, leave me alone, I'm in a band. That's what I would do.
Yeah, that was a good time. Besides that, and also this dude grabbed me by the throat while I was in the pit because I mean I get a little crazy in the pit, and I guess I might have swung too close to his girlfriend or something. But this
Oh,
big
wow.
ass dude grabs me by the throat and then like pushes me up against like the edge of the pit, like,
But you didn't feel a thing.
and he's like yelling at me the whole time. Like I was just confused, really. I mean, the
Yeah.
dude was he was literally like 3 times my size, and he's like grabbing me and pushing me, and like he's yelling like, and I'm like, bro, I can't hear you. I don't even know what you're talking about. And I can't reach him. Like his reach is like further than mine. So I'm like, God damn it.
Big dude with tiny arms, right?
Yeah. So I just pushed him off. I was like, fuck off. And then I went away.
She said that you guys went and did a shot or something, and then you immediately just turned around and just puked the trash.
Yeah, because like I probably sound like a fucking alcoholic, but
Oh no,
so
you're in a band. It's okay. You're allowed.
we were like, I actually drink way less whenever we're doing band shit, but so
You gotta be
but
on
we
your
were
game.
like, I was at somebody else's show where I had no responsibilities. Like I'm gonna have my fun, and so me and dude like on the way up there. I mean, in the parking lot, we down like. Once we got in the parking lot, we showed up hella early. Like we listened to everybody sound check in the parking lot, and we're drinking seltzers, and we drink like 5 apiece, and then we go to a bar, and then have like 4 more drinks, and then we go back and have 2 more seltzers, and then we go in the venue, and I mean I lost track after
Now, the
that.
bar that you went to, did it have a bull that you could ride?
No,
It didn't. Okay.
it did not. I wish it did.
Well,
But
we and Ashley went and saw. She's gonna kill me for not knowing. I'll think of it in a second. We went and saw somebody there. It was my first time ever there. It was a great show and everything. Anyway, afterwards, because it was over kind of early. Afterwards, we went to this bar, and it had a bull that you could like inside that you could ride, and then in the back or downstairs or something, it had a karaoke bar. It was the same bar, but it was separate from like upstairs. It
yeah,
was crazy. So we did that too.
hell yeah.
uh,
We pre-gamed a lot for that.
Under Oath. It was Under Oath.
Oh hell yeah.
That show.
I bet that was sick.
And,
But we
yeah.
go into venue and then we're just drinking and then find out they sell liquor in there. So and I love whiskey, so I took a shot and I had a couple beers and Beartooth was about to play, so I was like, all right, I gotta go get one more shot before this. And I ran into Ashley at the bar, and so we're talking, chatting, take the shot, and immediately as soon as that shot entered my body, it was like, all right, dude. You are
That's enough.
overflowing right now.
We've had enough, Eli. That's what it's saying. Right?
Yeah, and I wasn't even like sick. It was just because my body was so full already.
And you're probably jumping around and stuff, and that's like a milkshake.
Yeah, I was already crowd surfing and moshing and shit. And then as soon as that shot entered my body, I actually had to cut her off because I was like, listen, I'm about to throw up like right now. It's gonna happen. And there's a trash can behind us, so I barf and then I'm like, all right, I gotta leave here or they're gonna kick me out. So I go back and enjoy the show.
It's convenient in a convenient location.
It was in a very convenient location. It was smooth too. There was a whole line of people. I don't think anybody noticed. I was just
That's great. It wasn't like a loud one or anything. Yeah, that's good.
oh, it was loud, but it was loud in there overall.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
that place, where are you going?
I'm going right here.
I thought he was going to the trash.
Anybody who's listening that's drinking, let's take a shot.
I'd have to go in there, but I don't. I very rarely do these shows without a drink in my hand, and I do that because I don't know if anything's going to go wrong ever. It goes better that way. Like I've had guests ask me if it's okay if they would drink a beer on the show. I don't. You're in your own house or wherever you're at. Do whatever you want, but it's encouraged. You know what I mean? It's encouraged. You'll have a better time.
Whenever the Door on the Wall was playing, I was like, "You want to take a shot?"
Yeah.
And then we were like, "Yeah, let's do it."
Bold
Have you heard
flavor.
it? There's a whiskey. I saw it somewhere on an advertisement online. It's a non-alcoholic whiskey. Would you drink that since you like whiskey so much?
Nope.
What's the point?
No, I would try it.
I can't remember the name of it or anything, but it's Elizabeth. I hope I'm saying the name right.
What up, Elizabeth? I already know.
Okay, you guys know who I'm talking about. She says, "Hey, friendos," with the hearts, and then Then she says, "Yo, I've got a bottle. Here I go," and it's like that.
Here we go.
Ashley said she's still trying to find the video of where you were, floating along at the show.
Oh yeah, Elizabeth's actually a really good friend of ours. She's supported us for a long time now.
She at the Princeton show?
No, she,
Yes, she was.
Was she?
Yeah,
Shit.
remember
So she-
Joanna?
That's her, Elizabeth. Reed.
Yeah, my fault. But but yeah,
She's better. I don't know.
she's from Atlanta. You may have. She's a very very talkative, very social person. But she's from Atlanta, and she would drive up like to local shows up here like pretty often. She actually just moved up here.
From Atlanta? Why'd you move to Princeton?
She loves West Virginia.
Yeah. We asked her the same thing, and she's listening. She knows
says yes.
we've asked her that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
she
with,
always said there's good people up here, and she
It's
always
a Princeton show ? So she must not have been there.
the house show, the
The house
garage house show.
That's Gmaw's, right?
Yeah.
Gmaw's house.
That was a nice house. Also, I mean, it's just a nice area where it was.
Yeah. That dude who that dude who threw the show. It was him and Ham Radio collectively, I'm pretty sure, but he plays in Pelican Motel, who also
Right, yeah, Pelican.
yeah. They played that night.
I've talked to Ham Radio a couple times on Instagram about being on this show, and I think they're busy, which is fine.
Yeah, they I think they just released a couple of singles, and they both just got over having COVID. They both had COVID.
Oh, did they really? Oh,
Yeah.
Man.
And they
Yeah,
got shows lined up.
Yeah, and
The
they
guy in Contranistas had the drummer from Contranistas. I had a heck of a time getting them on too because he had COVID. So
yeah, that shit sucks.
damn that COVID. Damn it, Oh, Elizabeth says, "Yeah, buddy, I was playing with the mini horse."
Yep.
Oh, that one. Okay, no, I don't think I remember her doing that, but we got there. We got there right at twilight. Right at twilight's when we got there.
Yeah,
we
you
didn't
did.
get there at dark. It was twilight. But I was like, Ashley was sitting in the truck doing her makeup. I'm like, why didn't you do this on the way? Why do you wait till we get here? I was like, I want to walk. I want to go.
That's just what girls do, man. I mean, like I actually went to a concert a few days ago too. And which is weird because I rarely go to like big shows. Like I don't go to big shows
You're
very
about to go to a bunch of them for 5 weeks.
true, but I'm talking about bands that people actually know.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, but the two of my friends that I rode with, the girl, she was doing makeup on the way there. It was causing some trouble with the blunt rotation, but we made it work.
see, Ashley, it's possible to do it while the vehicle is in motion. You don't have to wait till we get there, and then
Oh yeah, Ashley, you fucked up.
yeah, that's why we're not together anymore. No, I'm kidding. That's not why. That's not why. No, we're not getting into that.
It's because you're cheating on her with the curses dudes. That's why.
That's what it is. Well, hey, when you sent me the email and the subject line said curses and nude photographs, I was like, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah. What was the second one? I sent you something else.
Oh yeah, I did see. I saw that the other day actually.
I don't remember what that was.
Hold up real quick. It's right here. Face ID. Boom. There it is. All right.
Yeah, when I sent him the promos of you and me, I just said curses nude photos.
Yeah.
I mean, that'll get some clicks, right?
You had curses nude photographs, and then the second one was curses pornographic ASMR.
Yeah, because it was the songs. It was the songs. That's what it was.
See, we got a lot of ideas to make some extra cash if we hit on a hard time.
Hey, speaking of that, go ahead and plug. Is the special still going on, or is that over?
It's going.
Okay, well, go ahead and plug that. That way, I might use you. I might use you.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that kind of thing. Like, I mean, we'll take that down at some point, but I mean, really, honestly, we don't even really give
So
that.
what are you offering? Tell the viewers what what the offer is for.
So basically, it comes down to like 35-ish% off for if you get Brandon and I both on your track. Like if you want us to do guest vocals, like you could get just Brandon for like a deathcore song or something, for example, for 300, or you can get
That's all I write is deathcore.
Scream or whatever, and then that would be 300, but it's 400 for the both of us. So you're saving $200 if you want to get both of us on.
It's a good deal, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Take advantage and get these guys. They're about to go
Absolutely.
on tour. They're not gonna have time for your song during their tour. So Get on there now.
We definitely want that. Right now, we've got a microphone right in front of us right here that
We can do it right now. Call into the show.
We could do it right now.
Call into the show. I'll give you the Zoom password. You can come in.
Yeah.
Right here. We'll master it.
Send your lyrics over.
Yeah, I'll shoot Tuck a message and let him know.
We don't even need lyrics. Just make them up. Make up the lyrics. You know, whatever you think it should be.
Yeah, that website's really cool though. The feature.
I was looking at it. Yeah, there's a lot of you can. I guess anybody can do it for somebody, or anybody can look and see who's available to be.
Yeah, the one of the founders is Tuck from Fit for a King. It's him and another guy, I believe, that run the site, and that's a really cool thing that they did. Like, cause it is a pain in the ass because we've gotten vocal features on songs before, and it is difficult to communicate with that person. Hey, I want you on this song. Because I mean, like we've had like Spencer from Ice Nine Kills like a while back on a song, and then Spencer from Periphery. That was a little bit different because we were in person with him whenever we decided on that. But yeah,
done like
people that didn't work out, and it's hard to communicate with these people if you don't like have a direct line, and that's basically what the website is.
How many of those have you done from the site?
From the site, we haven't done any yet.
We've done vocal too awful long on that site.
Yeah,
it's still kind of new.
You just kind of popped on there recently, right?
Yeah.
It's not excluding any other member. Like guitarists and stuff can be on that site too. It's not just for vocalists.
Anybody
merch designs, like they've added a lot of different stuff.
Cool. That's a really good idea.
Yeah, but I mean, we've both done a few features each, and then like Davey's even done features on other people's songs, like ripping a solo.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's. But yeah, it's got to be difficult, especially when you're not in person, or not even in person, but like if you're not in direct communication all the time about.
Yeah. Especially if you wanted to get like somebody real big, like I don't know, like fucking Sam from Architects or something. Like, it's gonna be hard as hell to get a hold of that dude. You know, you can't just message him on Instagram and expect
shit he's got going on.
Yeah, exactly.
They're on tour too, or getting ready to start one. That's all on Instagram. Those guys are badass.
Oh, so good.
Let's take a listen to "Breathe." This is a newer one for me. I mean, listening a lot. I've been listening to a lot of it. But more than the other ones, you know, that like Almost Heaven and Door in the Wall.
Yeah, we don't play Breathe live, and I've heard a few people say that they really enjoy that song in particular, but we play it live, and it was never a single. It doesn't have a special video with it or anything, but I personally really like the song, and like I know there's a good handful of people who've told me they really like it as well.
Well, I will say this at band practice, I'm the one that's like, we should put Breathe in the set list, but at the same time, it's we have to practice it, you know, make sure everybody knows all their parts and stuff. So it's just a process. But I mean, maybe down the road we'll add it to the set.
So it's not added on the tour set
yet? Nah,
not yet.
Not yet. That's the right word.
Just bug them to death every time you guys practice. Just bug them to death. Just say it every time, and then eventually they'll get sick of hearing you, and they'll add it. You know what I mean?
It's one of my favorites on the album for sure. I like it a lot.
I like it now. I mean, like after listening to it, you know, all pretty much all weekend, I was like, man, this is a good song. And and you know, looking at the lyrics and stuff, what's the song actually about? Like when you wrote it, what were you setting up to?
I would say, I don't know, man. Like the way me and Brandon write songs, we like one of us will have like a rough draft. It's usually Brandon, and then we'll all get together and kind of fuck around with it. So the meaning of it kind of changes. Like there's no like, all right, this is the message for this song, and this is what it's gonna say. But I mean, if I had to sum it up, it would just breathe, you know, stay calm and do your thing. Like take every day and roll with it as best you can, and try not to let like any anxieties or insecurities or anything slow you down from what you want to do, and just do your thing, because you are powerful by being human, and you can do a lot of good and you can do a lot of bad, and you just gotta kind of take every day as it is and make the best of it.
Find the balance.
Definitely. All right, well, let's take a listen to Breathe. Let's take a breath and listen to Breathe.
I'm breathing right now.
Yes, sir. Everybody can relate to this song.
I agree with all of those statements.
Yes.
Me and Brayden
breathe.
are arguing about what's better at the uhs or the e's.
I like both, but I mean, I think an E seems sharper. E. E.
Is
You know what I'm saying? It has that
Is that
underlying
what
like.
Brandon was doing when you walked in on him?
E.
Like, "E."
Hey, I found the. You guys were 17 on 17. You were episode 17 on February 17th, so I called it 17 on 17.
Okay.
And you guys were at episode 62 this time.
Hell yeah.
Crazy. I didn't think I was going to go on. I mean, go any further than this. I guess I did see 1 year at the end of July was my 1 year show, and then shortly after that was episode 50. So crazy. It's craziness.
Yeah. Who's gonna be episode 69? That's the real question.
That is the real question. I haven't. I don't know. Either breather. We'll get either breather on. I'm sure you'll know him by the end of the tour, right? I'll just wait. I'll take a hiatus, and then when you guys are done with the tour, and talk to them, and be like, you got to be episode 69 of my buddy's podcast. It's gonna be badass.
Oh, dude, we'll throw a bug in there for sure.
Yeah.
Michael talks to Sean, the vocalist, sometimes. I believe, and then actually, it's crazy. Fucking, you ever heard of Hunt the Dinosaur?
No,
What about Bro Job?
no, but that's a great name.
Yeah,
It is a
dude,
great
Bro
name.
Job is just all they talk about is like dudes fucking dudes.
It's
Like,
literally.
but they're heavy as fuck.
It's
like, they're
literally-
super heavy.
Okay, like it's like Borat the movie, but for deathcore.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Bro job. Okay.
Yeah, but their drummer, both the Hunt the Dinosaur and Bro Job's drummer, it's the same guy. He is gonna be the drummer for Eye of the Breather on this tour.
Oh, okay.
And I'm pretty sure fucking one of the dudes playing guitar is Nick Nocturnal. Or is that his fucking name?
Nick Knot.
I've heard of that name somewhere.
He's like a big YouTube guy. He's like famous as fuck.
I've heard of that too. Yeah. I don't
Sounds vaguely familiar, but I'm not really sure off the top.
Elizabeth said I almost used lyrics from this one for my tattoo instead of Wu Wei. I guess she was talking about breathing.
Oh yeah, the lyrics in Breathe. I mean, Wu Wei is good on its own for its own specific
Wu Wei's a
reason.
good song.
The lyrics for Breathe I really like a lot because it comes off as like a very self-therapeutic, like self-help style song, like to get you through a really hard time.
I sent a message to Dax from Contranistas when we were talking about Bakersfield, and I said, Curtis said they played at Jerry's Pizza, and he said, yep, that's Bakersfield's own CBGB. CBGB is what he says. Laugh out loud.
BGB.
CBGB.
That's fun to say.
What's that? What's that mean?
I don't know, but it's fun to say. Maybe it's a California thing. I don't know. He said, yep, that's Bakersfield's own CBGB.
CBGB.
So I guess it's a cool. Maybe it means it's a really cool spot, or it's a place you go to think about masturbating. I don't know.
Well, if it's their CBGB, then I guess it's our CBGB.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're probably. Were you on tour by yourselves, or did you have supporting artists?
Who were we with?
Were you already out there?
I'm
or did you
pretty
go to Vegas
sure-
to play there.
I'm pretty sure we were headlining the tour and there were 4 other bands playing, supporting us, but each of these bands were different dates, like a quarter of the tour. There was like a week of one band, a week of another band, a week of another band, and a week of another band.
Yeah.
So I can't remember who was on that run, but I'm almost positive that yes, that is definitely the tour.
So you were. Was that the 4-week tour you were telling me about, where you did like?
Yes.
So you went? Did you just go to Bakersfield just for that, and then just come back on the East Coast, or were you traveling towards there?
Oh no, we had shows in between too. Like we were in Walla Walla, Washington.
What is it?
Walla Walla, Washington.
I like hearing people say
Walla
that.
Walla.
It's kind of like the
CBGB?
CBGB, yeah.
Was that
It's like
CBGB
the
tour?
yeah. It's like the opposite of like EBGBs.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
This place gives you the EBGBs. Like no,
It's coming up. Halloween's coming up, so you get the heebie-jeebies or the hibbity-jibbities or something.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. It's
Speaking of ghosts, I had somebody, my friend Danny Strakel. He actually he took pictures at the show.
yeah. But he took some
came
really good
here,
pictures.
He came here and did a co-host with me with for lack of a term that from New York, and he's also a paranormal investigator. He's not only just a photographer for bands.
Yeah, I've seen that online.
So he brought his spirit box with him, and we did that after the show that night in my living room. And we heard a couple things, but it wasn't like, hey, how you doing, or anything like that. You know, it was just like little blips here and there. But that would have been creepy, you know. But
Yeah.
that was cool. That was fun to have him down here.
Yeah, I've always been fascinated in the paranormal.
Yes, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do for Halloween, because last year I had Kristen Federer. She's kind of a local. She's pretty big. You know, some people around the state know her, but locally, you know, a lot of people know her. Well, she came here and played live in here, and she dressed up as David Bowie, and it was killer. It was great.
Hell yeah.
And it was the Halloween show, and I had told her that I didn't think she would dress up, so nobody else dressed up either, so she was the only one that was dressed up.
Oh.
But I had a cowboy hat handy in a like a cowboy kind of flannel, so I just put that on. And
You're from West Virginia, man. We've all got some laying around
I
somewhere.
mean, I wear a costume every day, you know. Let's see. There was something maybe I don't have it on there. Next Tuesday, you guys won't be on tour yet, so you can watch the show. Even when you are on tour, you need to watch the show. Just take it into the. That's a good way to get on the bus. Be like, listen, I need to show you guys something real quick, and then, okay, well, come on in. You're on the bus. You know,
Dude, a lot of tours just waiting around, so I'm sure we'll have plenty of
you have
time.
plenty. Yeah, and this is the best time wasting shit ever. But
I think it's well spent. That's just me.
next Tuesday, I have a great band from Pittsburgh. They're called Talion. I don't have any bio on them yet. I just got a photo of them today. But they're gonna be on next Tuesday at 8:00. To me, some of their material to me sounds like System of a Down. Sounds like it. Not exactly like it. I'm not trying to. I'm just saying, for fans of System of a Down, you might like them. I don't know. That's in my opinion. So I don't know. We'll see what their bio looks like, and I'll type that up on the on Facebook and on YouTube here pretty soon. Once they send it to me. But I was going to close the show with one of their songs, "The Elephant's Foot," which is. I was going to do it with. They have a song that's really good. That's pretty popular. It's called "Subhuman Waste," but we'll save that for the show, or you can just go listen to it before the show. You know. But "The Elephant's Foot" we'll play here in a second. But I appreciate you guys coming on.
Yeah, man.
You
Thanks
know,
for having us.
I'm glad you weren't too busy to be on. I'm glad the other guys were too busy. I don't know. No, but say hello to Michael and Davey and what's the drummer?
Shane.
Shane. See, there's just too many of them.
He is the quiet one, so it's easy to.
He is the quiet one, and I even met him at the Princeton show, and he was just quiet. You know, I had to like talk to him and stuff. And if you talk to the ham radio guys, tell them I'm still waiting on them to be on the show. I'd love to have them.
Hell yeah. We talk to those dudes pretty frequently. They're good friends.
They're healthy and you know got some downtime. Tell them it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Hell yeah, we'll do.
Let's see. Let's see if I'm forgetting anything. I'm not forgetting anything, but Crash Cuddle, we'll get them scheduled here pretty soon and look up their video. There's actually 2 videos. There's one for this other song, and then there's one for 160 Pound Fist, which is pretty good. Go check that one out. That one's really cool. And you guys start the 6th at where do you start at? What city?
Let me see here.
Are you gonna keep the show
Maryland
in your palm of your hand while you're on tour?
It's a lot of dates.
It's my background, bro. I'm just kidding. It's
Yeah.
not really. No, yeah. It starts in Maryland. Then we're going to Richmond, Virginia, Chapel Hill, North Carolina. So anybody who's listening right now that's close, I mean, those are the close.
Are you going to be in Bakersfield or around that area?
We will be in San Jose. I'm not exactly sure where that is. I think it's more SoCal than it is.
San Jose is where it's at. That's where it's at.
Oh yeah, it's closer than San Diego. I know that. We'll be in San Diego.
Where in Canada are you going to be? I do have a buddy, Shockwire. He's on Instagram. I don't know if you looked up his stuff. He went viral. He's got crazy. He's got 20,000 followers. It's crazy. But
yeah, I haven't checked that out.
He's north of Toronto, somewhere north of Toronto. Are you going to be up that way anywhere?
We'll be in Ontario and Quebec. Let me see here. Yeah, we'll be in Ottawa, and Cambridge, Ontario, and then Quebec City, and Montreal.
Awesome. I'll let him know.
Yeah, and Kingston, Ontario as well.
Are you excited to go to Canada?
For
Oh yeah.
What is it?
Have you been to Niagara Falls? Have you guys been to Niagara Falls?
We've never left. We've never gone anywhere outside of the
You never
country.
left the country?
No, we haven't. This will be our first run. I actually just got my passport in the mail. And you did too.
Yep, we all got ours.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, it's gonna be cold that time of year, so there probably
It's
won't
gonna
be
suck.
much to see. Yeah,
We're gonna
Won't
be-
much to see
we're-
up there.
Yeah, we're gonna be in a fucking van and maybe a Canadian Walmart and then parking lot.
You should do a video, like a vlog from the Canadian Walmart.
Yeah,
Why not? Why not? You know what I mean?
we'll
Yeah,
see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
You know? Well,
Yeah.
we'll follow along with you, and we'll see you in Pittsburgh. I guess in February something. I don't have to look it up. I have to get tickets still.
I got you, man. February 3rd.
Yeah, February 3rd. Yeah,
It's
he's
very
got it right
underground.
there on his background of his phone. February 3rd, and it's actually in New Kensington, right? It's just outside of Pittsburgh, I believe.
I just said Pittsburgh. I don't know
Yeah,
that well.
it's just outside of Pittsburgh. Arcane Haven will be playing, and of course, you guys at Sleep Waker and Execution Day and Eye of the Breather. So that'll be a great show, really. Be a lot
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
lot of music and a lot of. Well, Eli won't be puking, probably not. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see how many shots we can get in him.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Thank you guys so much for being on. I appreciate it. It was fun hanging out and seeing you, and hopefully I'll see you before you leave. If not, then I'll see you in.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Somebody's
yeah.
trying to call me. I'm
busy
sorry.
already. Hey
You
man,
done
I see
with
you
that
on the
show yet?
What's going on? I see you on the show.
Am I still on? I only see us now. I mean,
Huh? Yeah, you're still on there. I see you.
okay. Get out of here. Reject.
You guys go take care. Get to partying or whatever you're doing, and but take a listen to Italian real quick. This is the Elephant's Foot. We'll see you guys on Tuesday.
Leave me alone.